Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Tom and Jerry and the Wizard of Oz. Now, keep in mind, from early 2010 all the way into 2017, Tom and Jerry went from basically adventure-like stories into stories where they meet the characters of the day, or, are put in these situations of different things. They done Johnny Quest, they done Robin Hood, Sherlock Holmes, and the one that I did review was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So in 2011, they actually did one on The Wizard of Oz. Now, The Wizard of Oz was meant to be a book back in the 1900s by L. Frank Baum that was eventually made into a 1939 film. And does it hold up? Not really. I feel the film doesn't take its time on what it wants to do. I feel with Grey DeLisle's voicing Dorothy kind of makes her sound a bit like a 1920s gangster, and I feel they waste her potential because they do have someone else doing Dorothy's singing voice, and keep in mind that Grey DeLisle is a musician as well. And if you have watched the Music Meister episode from Batman the Brave and the Bold, then she can actually do a good singing voice. I feel with Tom and Jerry is that they're basically there to help Dorothy out, much like Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. In this one, they are friends, kind of, but mostly frenemies. They're not in a big position, they don't put it on there, but they're meant to help out. Now, I do feel they do rush the film in when they go to Oz. I do feel you could have had, like, Glinda the Good Witch, help Tom and Jerry out and go on their quest, or that, or have them automatically run away with Dorothy, as it would have built more screen time. Now, I do feel that, yeah, Michael Croft does a good job in Scarecrow. Ron Paulson, known for voicing Raphael in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, also known for voicing Yakko Warner in Animaniacs, does try to do a decent Tin Man. Now, throughout it, it's just basically jokes involving Tom and Jerry in certain scenes, and really, it's not really knowing what it wants to do. I think what damaged it a bit is that in the opening, like the 1989 version, it was supposed to be in black and white. In this one, it's all coloured. The point of it was meant to show a kind of more bleak, more kind of like depressing setting, but once Dorothy enters Oz, it's meant to show this happy-go-lucky land where no one's seen before. And yeah, Nostalgia Critic obviously altered it to fit it more closely, but I feel that's kind of manipulating people who haven't seen it. So I do feel, yeah, trying to mix Tom and Jerry with Wizard of Oz was a bad mistake. I feel Tuffy is basically just added in there again to be the kind of appeal to the characters. I do feel, yeah, Dorothy is meant to be there and not really having any real purpose. All she does is moan, cry, and not really having any purpose. And what do I think? I do admit I definitely liked Laureen Newman, known for voicing Lois Foutley in As Told by Ginger, and also known for playing in Pop and Child 2, does a good job in playing the Wicked Witch of the West. She tries to bring this great atmosphere to it, and I feel she does a decent job. And it shows that she does put a lot of her time, her effort, and, and her potential in voicing the Wicked Witch of the West, and does a decent job. That's what I'm gonna say. What's actually interesting as well, in 2016, they eventually did a sequel 5 years later, known as Back to Oz. Keep in mind that this movie came out in 2011 in August, and this was when I was starting my final year. This was when I was finishing. This was back when I was still, on my summer break from my first college, and was basically starting up to my final year. So in a way, Wizard of Oz took a swing, but in the end, the house came crumbling down. So it deserves a thumbs down. Not one of the best, not one of the greatest, and just really feels like Kansas should have just stayed away from this. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.